A big wingman welcome to the wingman's path, to positivity, to raising your vibration, and to creating a life of your choosing. I thank you once again for joining me. As always, I'm Michael Gross. I'm your wingman on this edition of the Wingman's Path, and I am so glad for you to be joining me today for one more of Zen Master Week here on the Wingman's Path, as tomorrow I am finally slated to meet with my Zen Master friend and mentor from South Korea. And it's been a long week in waiting. I got to tell you, the heat is up to about 100 here. And it's not only the heat and, of course, the humidity, but the air quality is crazy here. Jen and I actually finally bought one of those masks that you can breathe in. It is just crazy. I mean, I was checking it back in my hometown near Philadelphia, and the air quality is 20. Maybe if it's really bad where you are, it's 50. Here, it's 170. I mean, it's just crazy. There's a mountain over there that I can't even see, that usually I see very clearly. But you know what? It's all good, because tomorrow I look forward to this meeting. I look forward to my vibration raising. I look forward to the education I get about what life is all about. And these lessons I'm talking today, these practices, are all from the Zen Master Zhongbong from South Korea. And today's message, today's practice is to watch your mind always. Always watch your mind, because it's very easy to be deceived in the illusion of your life. Now, Buddhists often believe, Buddha said, life is an illusion, right? Buddha said it, but it's not just Buddha, it's science. I mean, today, everyone talks about that we're particles of energy and it's all just an illusion. I think it was Albert Einstein who said, I forget exactly what he said, reality is merely an illusion, albeit a persistent one, right? So when Buddhism, and I believe it was Ralph Waldo Emerson who said, life is just a layer on top of pillows of illusion. So when science and philosophy match up with a belief, well, you can rest assured that I will practice that. And it came very clearly to me in my last meeting with Zen Master Zhongbong, when he said, do not be deceived by the illusion of your life. Watch your mind always. So that became a practice for me, to watch my mind always. And in today's society, it's even become more of an illusion. Life has become more of an illusion. As we watch, let's face it, right now we're on Facebook. How often do we look at Facebook and we see our friends with taking selfies with these beautiful backdrops where they're traveling? Or no one ever posts bad pictures, right? No one ever posts lousy things going on in their life on Facebook. It's all things of beauty. And it all seems to give an illusion of life. So if our life is an illusion, let's make it the best one we can, right? Let's change the dream. Let's watch our mind not getting deceived into what we might do. For instance, we may think we have something going on. For instance, we may be scared to fly. That's an example, right? We may be scared to fly, and it has nothing to do with us. Maybe it was our great Aunt Esther, who knows, who was scared to fly, and so it was passed down, and so for some reason our family never flew anywhere. Right? And we may have a travel bug, but we're not going to go anywhere without going in the car or a bus, because we're not getting on a plane. We don't even know where that came from, right? We have these illusions of our life that were set up for us, or we set up to help keep us safe and secure. But what happens is they sometimes keep us in a prison of our own mind. A prison of our own mind. Watch your mind always. Watch your mind always, and I will watch mine. Let's say that back and forth to each other, just so we can get it into our subconscious, to remind ourselves to constantly be watching our mind, to be observing our mind, right? Because when we don't, we may let the illusion of life fool us or deceive us into believing something that isn't true. But when we're able to watch our mind and make sure we're on top of what's going on in our own mind, right? I've heard it said, there's a great line I once heard, I don't know from where, but it was like, the mind is like, your mind is like a bad neighborhood. You don't want to go in there alone, right? You don't want to go in there alone. So how about go in there with me right now? The two of us, we're going to go in together, and with all of us on the path. Wingmen and wing women, wing mates, backing you up and reminding you and you reminding us to watch our mind always. And as we say it to each other, let's remember. Let's let it get into our subconscious so we remember to watch our mind and not be fooled by the illusion that might be our life, right? That might be our life. Watch your mind always. Watch your mind always. I've got to watch my mind always, right? Breathe that one in. Watch your mind always. Let's always watch our mind. Let's not get fooled by the illusion that might be our life, that we may think is our life, or we may be depressed because we see something else going on in someone else's life. And it's the illusion that we perceive that fools us and brings us into a negative place. But when we watch our mind and see where it's going, right? We don't let those illusions persuade us or deceive us. Watch your mind always. Watch your mind always, right? Watch my mind always. Say it to yourself. I'm going to watch my mind always. I'm going to always watch out for my mind. I thank you so much for joining me today. And I'm so glad that we can share this positive energy and create a spark of positive energy, right? That's the key. Getting a little bit of momentum going in the right direction. So it's easier for us each to raise our vibration and to create a life of our choosing. You got a lot of wingmen on this path, wingmates on this path, and I'm thrilled you're on it with us. I appreciate you sharing positive energy. Have a great day, one in which you are not deceived by the illusion that is your life, and you're always on top of watching your mind. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Your wingman Michael from Chiang Mai, Thailand, signing off.